Looking to bring comfort and style into your home? Meet the 42-inch Letta ceiling fan from Hampton Bay, the perfect balance of performance, convenience, and contemporary design. Designed for quick and easy installation, Letta makes it simple to upgrade your space without the hassle. Whether you're updating a bedroom, office, or small living area, this fan fits right in and goes up fast. At Letta's core is a powerful 6-speed DC motor that's energy efficient and whisper quiet. And because it's reversible, you can circulate warm air in the winter and create a cooling breeze in the summer, helping maintain comfort all year long. The integrated LED light is bright, efficient, and fully dimmable, all protected by a sleek, shatter-resistant plastic shade, so it's as durable as it is stylish. And you can control it all with the included remote. Adjust fan speeds, change airflow direction, and dim the integrated LED light to suit your mood or time of the day. Plus, Letta comes with reversible blades to match your room's decor. Dark and dramatic or light and modern, the choice is yours. Style, comfort, and control. The 42-inch Letta ceiling fan by Hampton Bay is more than just a fan. It's an appealing, stylish way to keep air moving and the atmosphere just right. Stay tuned for the complete video installation guide. Before starting any electrical project, make sure that the power is turned off at the breaker box and wall switch. You will also need to ensure that the outlet box being used is clearly marked acceptable for fan support. If not, you'll need to replace that before beginning. Start by unpacking the box and checking that all parts are accounted for. In the box, you will have the following: one mounting bracket, one ball and downrod assembly with pre-installed hanger and locking pin, one canopy, one decorative canopy ring, one fan motor assembly, 4 blade arms with captive screws, 4 reversible blades, 1 LED module, 1 twist and lock shade, 1 remote pack that includes the remote receiver, wall cradle, batteries, and hardware, and you'll also have a bag of blade attachment screws. The tools needed for this easy project are wire cutters and strippers, a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, a line voltage tester, electrical tape, and of course a ladder. This fan features a slide-on mounting bracket to make installation easy. The mounting bracket has 2 slots that will align with the 2 screws in the outlet box. To install the mounting bracket, just align the slots of the mounting bracket with the 2 screws in the outlet box and slide the mounting bracket into place. This is just a close-up demonstration. To install the mounting bracket, first loosen but do not remove the 2 screws in the outlet box. Next, feed the house supply lines through the mounting bracket and align the slots of the mounting bracket with the screws that were loosened in the outlet box. Then slide the mounting bracket into place. Then, use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten both of the outlet box screws and secure the mounting bracket. Make sure both screws are completely tightened before proceeding. Once the mounting bracket is secure, loosen but do not remove the 2 screws at the base of the mounting bracket. Those will be used when attaching the canopy. Also, move the house wires out of the way to make hanging easier. Before routing the wires and attaching the downrod, you will first need to loosen but not remove the 2 set screws on the motor collar. Use a Phillips head screwdriver to loosen but not remove those 2 screws. Next, remove and save the locking pin and hanger pin from the end of the downrod and gently pull the green ground wire from inside the downrod. Place the canopy onto the downrod, making sure that the side with the largest opening is facing towards the ball of the downrod. Next, place the decorative canopy ring onto the downrod. Make sure the black side with the notches is facing towards the canopy. Next, route the wires from the fan through the end of the downrod until they exit the ball side and gently pull the wires through until the end of the downrod meets the motor collar. Align the holes at the end of the downrod with the holes in the motor collar and insert the end of the downrod into the motor collar. Insert the hanger pin through one hole in the motor collar until it exits the hole on the opposite side. Secure the hanger pin by inserting the locking pin through the hole in the end of the hanger pin. Once the locking pin is set, use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten the 2 set screws on the motor collar. Once tightened, you can slide the canopy down the downrod until it rests on the motor. Before hanging the fan, it is important to note the slot of the ball. That slot will align with the tab on the mounting bracket. When hanging the fan, you will slide the ball into the mounting bracket and then rotate the fan assembly until you feel the slot engage the tab. Once properly seated, the ball will drop slightly and the fan will rotate no further. If installing on an angled ceiling, the process is the same, just make sure the opening of the mounting bracket is facing towards the peak of the ceiling. This is just a close-up demonstration. To hang the fan, lift the assembly to the ceiling, noting the location of the ball slot and the mounting bracket tab. Slide the ball into the mounting bracket and then rotate the entire assembly until you feel the slot engage the tab. Once the slot and tab are engaged, the fan will drop slightly and rotate no further. The receiver has two plug inputs on its side, a white input and a black input. Insert the white plug from the fan into the white plug of the receiver and the black plug from the fan to the black plug of the receiver. Once connected, make sure that the flat side of the receiver is facing towards the ceiling, and then slide the receiver into the mounting bracket, antenna end first until it rests on top of the ball and downrod assembly, and then gently tuck the excess wires into the outlet box and mounting bracket. Start the wiring by taking the green wires from the mounting bracket, downrod, and receiver and twisting those wires together. Once those are connected, twist those together with the bare copper or green wire from the house. This is the ground connection. Secure the connection with an included plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Next, take the white wire from the receiver and twist that wire together with the white house wire. This is the neutral connection. Secure the connection with an included plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Complete the wiring by taking the black wire from the receiver and twisting that wire together with the black house wire. This is the power connection. Secure the connection with an included plastic wire nut and a piece of electrical tape. Once all the wire connections have been made, gently tuck the excess wires into the mounting bracket and outlet box to make room for the canopy to attach. The canopy attaches to the mounting bracket using two keyhole slots that will align with the two screws on the base of the bracket. If you haven't already, loosen but do not remove those two screws. Then, align the keyhole slots with those screws, slide the canopy up so the screws come through the keyhole slots, and then twist the canopy to engage the screws in the slots and hold the canopy in place. Then use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten both screws. It's okay to tilt the fan to create more access for the screwdriver if you do not have a short screwdriver. The canopy ring attaches to the canopy using two slots on the ring that will align with the two screws at the base of the canopy. To attach the ring, slide the ring up the downrod, aligning the slots with the screws, then press up and twist to engage the screws in the slots and lock the ring in place. The blades attach to the blade arms using 3 screw posts on the blade arm that will align with the 3 screw holes at the end of the blade. The blades are reversible, so choose the side that you want and make sure the opposite side is facing up. Place the blade onto the blade arm so that the posts insert into the blade holes and start a screw in each of the 3 holes. Then, use a Phillips head screwdriver to completely tighten all 3 screws. Repeat this process for the remaining blades. The blade assemblies attach to the fan using the 2 pre-installed screws on the blade arm. Those screws will align with the screw holes in the base of the motor assembly. Lift the blade assembly up to the fan, aligning the screws with the screw holes, and completely tighten using a Phillips head screwdriver. Repeat this process for the remaining blades. Make sure all blade arm screws are completely tightened before proceeding. The LED module attaches to the fan using 2 keyhole slots and a standard screw. Those will align with the 3 screws in the black bracket at the base of the motor. Begin by using a Phillips head screwdriver to remove and save one of the 3 screws, and then loosen but do not remove the 2 other screws. Next, feed the light wire from the fan through the center hole of the LED module and plug it into the plug receptacle on the LED module. Once the LED is connected to the fan, align the keyhole slots with the 2 loosened screws on the black bracket. Then push the LED module up and twist to engage the screws in the keyhole slots. Insert the screw that was removed and saved into the standard screw hole of the LED module and completely tighten using a Phillips head screwdriver. Then completely tighten the other 2 screws. Make sure all 3 screws are completely tightened before proceeding. The twist and lock shade has 3 flat sides on the top edge of the shade. Those will align with the 3 nubs on the inner edge of the LED module. To attach the shade, align the flat sides of the shade with the nubs of the LED module, then push up and twist to lock the shade in place. Prior to using the remote, you will need to install the included batteries. To do so, slide the battery compartment off of the remote and insert the batteries according to the diagram inside the battery compartment. Slide the battery compartment cover back on when finished. The remote has been paired with the fan at the factory. If you need to pair the remote, start with the power off at the breaker box or wall switch, then turn power back on, and within 30 seconds, press and release the Learn button in the battery compartment of the remote. Once the remote is paired, the blades will begin to spin. To use a second remote with the fan, repeat this process, but press and hold the Learn button on the second remote for 10 seconds. This fan includes a feature-rich remote control. Press the power button to turn the fan and light on or off. Press the light power button to turn just the light on or off. Press the fan power button to turn just the fan on or off. Press one of the speed buttons to change the fan speed. 1 is the lowest, 6 is the highest. Press and hold the light minus button to dim the light. Press and hold the light plus button to increase the light's brightness. Press the 2, 4, or 8 hour button to set the timer to turn the fan off at a predetermined time. Press and hold one of the timer buttons for 3 seconds to cancel the timer. Press the Comfort Breeze button to randomly alternate fan speeds to create an organic breeze effect. Press and hold the button for 3 seconds to cancel this function. Press the Fan Direction button to change the direction of your fan's rotation. Please note that the fan must be on and running prior to pressing this button. The fan will not reverse direction if it is not on when the button is pushed. Once the button is pushed, the fan will slow to a stop and then resume operating in the opposite direction. To attach the remote wall cradle to the wall, start by selecting an appropriate place on the wall and mark the screw holes of the wall cradle. Next, pre-drill pilot holes for the included screws. For a more secure mount, use the included wall anchors. Place the wall cradle over the screw holes and secure the cradle to the wall using the included screws. Once the wall cradle is affixed to the wall, slide the remote into the cradle for storage when not in use. When starting the fan, you may notice a bit of a stutter or the fan moving back and forth before running normally. This is typical for fans with DC motors. This action is just the DC motor magnets aligning to start the fan. Congratulations, the installation is now complete. Time to kick back with a nice tall beverage and enjoy your new ceiling fan. As always, thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please click like and subscribe. That'll boost the algorithm and help others find the video as well. And as we always say around here, keep it breezy.